Hello, today is Tuesday, November 21st, 2018, and it's the day before Thanksgiving. It is 11:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am about to go to the grocery store, because you know why? Not because I forgot anything, but I was checking the turkey in the fridge, because it's been defrosting in the fridge, and it was leaking some of the juice, and it leaked it on the carrots and the celery. And since we want some of the carrots and celery, we want to eat some of the carrots and celery raw, I have to go buy new carrots and celery. Because we're not eating stuff that's been sitting in animal juice. It can have germs in it, unless you're going to cook it. Well, you know, basic food safety stuff. So how are you today? What are you up to? Hopefully you're not scrambling for groceries. It's going to be crazy. Like, I can see, I'm going to the small grocery store near me that nobody's ever at. The entire parking lot is full. So, that does not bode well. Oh, I want to get through the light. Oh, I missed it. They have this left turn light right at the shopping center that does not last long. Anyway. Yep. That's me. This is me. And I also want to see if they have some shoe fly pie in there, because that's a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. It's Pennsylvania Dutch, but I don't like to make it because I can usually find it already made, because I live in, in an area that has a lot of Pennsylvania Dutch people. So, especially Amish and Mennonite will make it. They have this thing, the Pennsylvania Dutch. Listen, let me tell you about some of my people. I got lots of people, because I'm also, my dad's dad was first generation American. His parents were from Sicily. So I've got German ancestry and English ancestry, a little bit of Scottish and Irish ancestry. Did I say German already? Pennsylvania German. And I've got some Native American ancestry, which I guess everybody does, but my dad's mom's dad was Native American. I don't know how much. Whatever. I mean, I tried looking it up, but his parents, the records are really bad. I'm not going to go into detail, but sometimes the records are not good for Native Americans. Same thing is for a lot of Black Americans that can't get their ancestry past a certain date. Unless the family self-kept records, it's very hard to find records that are accurate, because they'll change the names and they'll designate people as things that they're not. Oh, maybe I shouldn't leave this stuff in. Oh, it's all part of our American tradition. It's all part of being American, having all this crazy history, right? I'm still reading that. It's taking me a long time to read that autobiography of Ben Franklin, because it's very detailed. Like, oh geez, old ladies are just walking right out in front of me. You know what I mean? Of all the shoppers in the world, the older women are the ones that don't care about anything. They will walk right in front of you. It's like some kind of parking lot lottery or something. There's not even an empty space. There's not even an empty space for handicap spots. Anyway, so the autobiography of Ben Franklin that I'm reading. Are you pulling in? What are you doing? I'm just going to go ahead of this guy, because I don't know what he's doing. He's just sitting there, and I don't care. Anyway, he gives details of these different things, like different meetings, and like meetings with the Continental Congress, and this time when the British sent troops. They sent troops in at where was it? Can't remember if it was Maryland or Virginia. Maryland, I think. And they sent them up. They were sending them up through, you know, the colonies towards Canada to fight the French and Native Americans up there. And he was assisting with the colonel. I think it was a colonel. There might have been a general and a colonel. Couldn't get the wagons he needed in Maryland, so Ben Franklin was down there and he was talking about how he could get him enough. I think he wanted 150 wagons and so many horses and stuff like this. So he went down. I know this is probably boring for some people. So he's like, I can just go up into Lancaster County and I can get you the wagons you need. And he's like, this is what I want, you know, like I need to be able to tell these people you're giving money for per diem, plus if something happens to them, what's the insurance and stuff like that. So he got all that written out, and he got some money to send ahead and stuff like that. And he got all the wagons and the horses and stuff sent down there. And they went I think at one point the guy asks him, or he says something about, I think we'll be in Niagara by this day, by a certain date. And Ben Franklin's like, I don't know, the Iroquois nation are pretty, they have these strategies, they have these fighting strategies. Like he was trying to tell them about the fighting strategies, and the guy was like, oh, you know nothing about the British regulars, and, you know, we're I don't know, whatever, like he was saying, you know nothing of the British regulars. We've got the latest in military knowledge and stuff like that. So Ben Franklin was like, I didn't want to insult the guy by telling him his business, so I didn't say anything else after that. But yeah, they were defeated. The Iroquois and the French let them, I don't remember if they let them into Niagara or just before Niagara. Like Ben Franklin thought they'd be attacked in this narrow passage that they had to go through that would be like miles long, you know. But they waited till they got up to this clearing area and then they attacked them. Yeah. So anyway, so there's a lot of details and that kind of stuff, and I want to retain some of it. I'm not, you know, so I have to read slower to think about it afterwards. And anyway, I don't know why this is coming up. Just something I'm thinking about. So let me get in there and see if I can find the stuff I need, the celery and the pie. It's freaking packed here. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm done in the grocery store. It's a madhouse in there. But I got some shoe fly pie. There was only 3 left. So, I'm lucky. I got the other stuff I needed too. The celery and the carrots. And then Bob said to get some small paper plates and some forks for the pies. So I think we're going to have pumpkin pie, shoe fly pie, and I think my mother-in-law is bringing cherry pie. So, I mean, you have to wait a while after you eat to have the pies because you're full. This poor guy, he keeps running back and forth, bringing the carts back to the store. I've never seen this little store so packed. So we might watch these weird movies tonight. We love B movies, you know, like mostly B horror movies and stuff. And we saw this movie a few years ago called Thankskilling. It's like a turkey that goes and kills a bunch of people. But it's like a I don't know, it kind of looks like a stuffed animal sometimes, and sometimes it looks like a puppet, and I don't know, it's weird. But my son got, please don't hit me, my son ordered the double set of it. It's Thankskilling and Thankskilling 3. There's only two of the movies apparently, but they named the second one Thankskilling 3, and they say that that all but one of Thankskilling 2 went missing. All but one copy. It's not true. There's only two. There's only the first one, and anyway, we haven't seen part 3 yet. So we're looking forward to seeing both of them. I don't know. He had them out though when I woke up this morning, so he might have watched the first one last night. But I'd like to rewatch it because it's hilarious. I want to talk about my favorite parts, but it'll give. It's so much fun to watch B movies, I think. Look, we made pumpkin pies with the pumpkin that my youngest son bought. And look, we got our video games up on here. I still got to do some more arranging, but that's how it looks so far. Hey, so I thought I'd try and get the bookshelf in behind. Well, it's not a bookshelf, it's a video game shelf. So, Bob's got the dishwasher running, and you're gonna soak the corn, right? Oh, it's already soaking. Well, maybe I should show that. Okay, so he's got it in the fridge. Hold on. So, not good light in here, but this is the dry corn, Cope's dried corn, in whole milk, and it soaks overnight. It's going to soak up all that milk. Like, see how liquidy it is? It's not going to be like that in the morning. So I'm going to put that back in the refrigerator. So I think I'm going to put those pumpkin seeds in the oven, get them toasted up, and go to bed. And then we'll get up bright and early in the morning and, oh, I didn't finish cleaning the bottom of the refrigerator.
Do it again in the morning, don't worry about it.
Alright. Anyway, yeah, so I guess that's it. I hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. If I don't see you tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving. Talk to you soon. Bye.